What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a Gates deck, or as the original user called it, I think it was To the Mill Gate. Yeah, To the Mill Gate. This was a deck submitted by one of you guys, Mak Farney. I hope I'm saying the name right. Nonetheless, the whole idea is basically to mill your opponent with Guild Summit plus Psychic Corrosion. And then past that, you're just looking at ways to, had a hair in my mouth, to not basically die. So trying to ramp up, trying to get out your Psychic Corrosions, your Guild Summits, and then playing things like Circuitous Route to draw a whole lot of cards. And then to keep yourself from milling, you have 2 copies of Clear the Mind. So be careful if you get over 7 cards and you go to discard. Don't discard all of your Clear the Minds, because then you're kind of boned. Nonetheless, he had what is that card called? 2 Star of Extinctions in his deck, which I don't have any of, so I've decided to swap out the 2 Star of Extinctions, one for Nezahal and one for Gate Colossus, as they're not exactly board wipes, but Nezahal means we can have, you know, however many cards in our hand that we'd like, and obviously you're going to be drawing a hell of a lot, so that can be pretty beneficial. And then Gate Colossus works well in any Gates deck, right? It's a big threat, can swing in for a lot of power, and yeah, you can get it back every time you throw down a gate. One more addition I did make to the deck is Reliquary Tower. He had 4 Gateway Plazas. I'm not a huge fan of Gateway Plaza, to be completely honest, and actually what I think this deck would really benefit from is, do we have any actually? Hold up. We don't. A Plaza of Harmony. Even though it's not a gate card, I still think it would do really well in this deck. If you control 2 or more gates, whenever you play it, gain 3 life. So, yeah, we don't have any, and I'm not about to spend a rare wild card on it. But, yeah, so we took out 1 Gateway Plaza for a Reliquary Tower. So yeah, we'll go through the deck tech real quick. I kind of already explained what it's about, but just so you guys can actually see all the cards. We have 2 Search for Azcantas. Now these are obviously in here to dig for either your removal if you need it, or for more ramp if your opponent's not really playing shit, you don't need to remove it, then just try and ramp up. Or for more Psychic Corrosions, you can also look for, oh no you can't because it's an enchantment. Haha, kidding. Nonetheless, that's probably why the 2 Shimmers are in here. So you can look for Psychic Corrosion, or again, removal if you need it of any kind. 2 cast downs for the said removal. 4 Growth Spiral to help you ramp. 2 Clear the Mind, we've already talked about this. This is so you don't mill yourself. 4 Guild Summits, obviously you're playing a Guildgate. Guild Summit's like a busted drawing machine. 4 Psychic Corrosions, as we are trying to mill them. 4 Gates Ablaze for some mass removal, which excellent mass removal. Especially since we're not really playing any creatures. Like, sure, we have a Nezahal, which we could be concerned about, but at the same time we could also just discard 3 cards and have it return to the field and not really have to discard any more than those 3, which it still saves us from. So yeah, we can still play around that with Nezahal. And of course with Gate Colossus we don't really mind if it dies to Gates Ablaze, because we can always get it back. So then we have 1 Mass Manipulation to also, you know, take some of our creatures' opponents. Past that, Vraska's Contempt, more removal. Circuitous Route, we kind of talked about this with the Psychic Corrosion and Guild Summit. Allowing you to get out 2 Guild Gates, and then, you know, obviously drawing a whole lot of cards from however many Guild Summits, and then that proccing however many procs of Psychic Corrosion. Moving on, sorry. I'm trying to explain this really fast because I feel like this has been a heavy intro. So moving on, we have 1 copy of Vivien Reid and 1 copy of Vraska. Now Mak, can't remember which one it is. Mak Farney said that he has these in here for some enchantment removal, and I'm guessing the Vivien for some flyers. So that's probably what we'll end up using these for, but I mean, I'm not going to be opposed if I get a Vraska in hand and I can play it and I can +2 it to get some pirate creatures out. You know, I'm not going to be upset, and he's already told me, you know, play the deck however you want and have fun with it. So this is what we're going to be rolling with So yeah, we'll get right into the games, and we may only be able to play 2 today, and that's simply because these games can take a while. Obviously, drawing a whole lot of cards, trying to mill your opponent of 60 cards, games take a little bit longer. But we did also play it twice last night on stream, so if you want to see more games of it, then you can go check out that. So yeah, we'll hop right in. Alrighty, here we are in game 1 up against 6Y Ilka? Not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's supposed to be coach or something. Nonetheless, we're going to keep this starter hand. We do have a Gates Ablaze and a Shimmer we can play on turn 3, so seeing both Nezahal and Gate Colossus is a little scary in my starting hand. I'm really looking for some land, although if we don't hit it, we can Shimmer and try and find some. Dryad Seeker. Okay, we hit a Golgari, whatever you want to call it. We already have all the mana we're really looking for, right? I mean, color-wise, we have the double blue, we have the green. And another land would be nice, although Growth Spiral we can play and maybe play some more. Although we're probably gonna go with Psychic Corrosion next turn, so let's just get down another Guildgate. It'll make Gate Colossus possible on the next turn, and give us a huge turn 4 threat actually. Yeah, that's a really early Gate Colossus, and we go ahead and get Psychic Corrosion, so we get the mill and we get it going now. And I mean, let's play a Dimir because we don't have one out, right? Sounds good. Trying to make sure the audio is fine for MTG for recording, because I've been messing with it in stream, because I listen to music whenever I stream. Gigantosaurus. I don't really need Reliquary Tower quite yet. I think we do want to go ahead and play this. The difficult thing is going to be playing it and being able to attack and use Gates Ablaze so we can wipe out the Gigantosaurus. Although we're already up to 5 gates, so 5 more gates, and we can just use Gates Ablaze to wipe it. Obviously, an argument could have been made for playing Gates Ablaze where we played Psychic Corrosion, but I mean, you guys know I'm a very beeline kind of man. If the deck is supposed to make a mill, then if I get a mill card, let's play it, unless it's obviously going to kill us or something, but he had 2 1/1s out. Rapid Bite, that's going to hurt my face. Sorry, had to take a drink. Sometimes I feel like in these recorded videos I get too relaxed, like I feel like I'm streaming. Whenever I stream, like you guys see, I don't really give too much of a damn. Okay, so that audio spiked a little high. Let's go turn the effects down, like there. I can't tell if the music got any quieter or not. Alrighty, well. I think we're dead on next turn. Yeah. Alright, well, game 1 we're going to be picking up a loss. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and hop into a game 2, and we'll probably be able to get in 3 games since this one was rather quick. Gigantosaurus, nice way to end the game. And very hard Gates Ablaze target, so Vraska's Contempt could have saved us there though. Or a cast down. Either of the two. nonetheless, we'll hop on into a game 2 here. Alright, here we are up against Banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-A. Something like that. We don't see a Gates Ablaze, no no real removal, but we do have a Gate Colossus, so we can at least stop up the board for a little bit if we can manage to get one more gate out. Not really what I wanted, gonna be honest. Game to gate Spiral on turn 2 or to get our Gateway Plazas going. I think it's better to get our Gateway Plazas going. Although, or I mean turn 3 for the Growth Spiral, it wouldn't have been turn 2. You guys know what I mean. Although now we have Guild Summit on curve, and I think that's a hell of a lot better than anything else, so getting that card draw is like crucial. Search. Dimir. Probably Grixis, actually. Probably not Dimir. Alright. Probably already knew it, but let's show him for sure. We are a gate deck. But not your standard gate deck. That is the fun thing about Gate Colossus. Throwing it down, people usually think you're just playing like a standard style gate deck. But no. We're playing Mill. Gates Ablaze is a nice pickup. Okay, so I think we go ahead and get our Gateway Plazas rolling. Also give us some card draw. Another Guild Summit. That is fantastic. I can't Growth Spiral and play the Gateway Plaza, but I could Growth Spiral into another land and play it. We already have pretty much everything in hand that we want, so yeah, let's just Growth Spiral, and if we hit a land, we'll play it. We could have Shimmered as well, which, I mean, argument could be made to say it was better, but oh well. Also, if we drew in, well, we wouldn't have drawn into a land. Well, we may have, because if we used Shimmer, then it would have shuffled up the deck, or put our top 4 cards to the bottom, rather, so I don't know. I think Shimmer was the better play there, actually. He has a Gateway Plaza. Are you playing a gate deck? You're off to a very slow start. This is a difficult decision. Psychic Corrosion or a Guild Summit first. Let's get the Psychic Corrosion down. I just made that whole big spill about, you know, if I'm trying to play something, I'm gonna play it. So let's do it, and then we'll throw it on our Gateway Plaza and tap our other Gateway Plaza to get some card draw out. Don't have a counter. We could have a negate or Spell Pierce. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Nice. Alright. Let us pay the 1. And draw a card. Oh, another Psychic Corrosion. Oh, we just discarded a Thief of Sanity and a Hostage Taker. Feels bad. Feels really bad. I mean, we have a Gates Ablaze to wipe whatever he gets, but still feels bad, right? Radical idea. What's he digging for, I wonder? Okay, so we'll go ahead and get down. Damn, we have so many cards that I want to play. Apparently something's going on outside. Fortunately, not enough mana to play them. Okay, so if I play this, I actually have 4 mana. I mean, if our objective is to mill them, I think this is the better play. Get more of their cards out of play, more of their control out. Obviously, if they're looking for something, they don't have whatever it is they want, so let's hit them where it hurts. Right in the library. Okay, so we actually have all of our gateways out, so that headache is actually done for right now. They have a Nezahal. Well, I'm happy to have removed that. There's the Essence Scatter. Well, we didn't really have any creatures. What are you searching for? Not a murder, because I don't have, you know, any creatures. He does get to flip his Azcanta. Dream Eater. Ooh. What does he return? The Guild Summit? That's not the best idea, because then I can just tap all my other gates, draw 3 cards, make him mill. What? Draw 3, 6. It's not the best, but alright, so that does slow things down a little bit, but I can play Psychic Corrosion and Guild Summit both in this turn, and I'm not too worried about the 4 damage, so he doesn't have any mana to counter anything with, so I'm not worried about it. Guild Summit, doesn't matter what we cast for this last few. And then we'll just throw down a Guildgate. I mean, we have 3 Gateway Plazas, so it doesn't matter too much. Like, our mana problems are pretty fixed. That's even enough for mass manipulation now. So let's get this Millhouse rolling, and there's another Psychic Corrosion. Okay, so we are gonna have to discard some at the end of our turn. Yeah, discard a card. We could always discard the Gate Colossus and get it right back, right? Yeah. Now we need to get Nezzy out. Or Neza, whatever you want to call it. Looking like a Gates Ablaze. Actually, should we Gates Ablaze first? So we don't have to discard any cards. How much mana are we at? How many cards do they have? So many questions. Vraskas. Gates Ablaze wipes out their Night Veil Predator as well, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm thinking maybe we should wait. Immortal Sun. That's a pretty good card, but thankfully we can always Vraska that. We can go ahead and Nezahal here if we wanted to. We get Psychic Corrosion, draw 2 cards. We'll have 3 down, that'll make them mill 9. They're down to 12. We're at 7 mana. We'll have 4 left. 4. Actually, yeah, okay, so I don't know why I try to make games more complicated than I need to. Let's just throw down the Psychic Corrosion. They're down to 12, right? Then let's just Gates Ablaze, wipe their board, and I'm sure we can produce that amount of card draw next turn with Circuitous Route. So sure, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we can get down the free Gate Colossus. Yeah, look at all that discard. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to count. They're down to 9, not 12. I was off by 3. Close enough. It's a little too early for math for me right now. So yeah, wipe their board, player Gate Colossus. Next turn, they lose. They're gonna have to discard 6 just off of our starter. And their answer is Eldest. That's not gonna fix it, unfortunately. Alright. Down to 2. In which case we just play a gate, right? We kill them by playing a land and leave it at that. Alright, so we can auto pass because, yeah, that's gonna mill them. We didn't even need Neza. Well, very smooth game here for game 2. Okay, he's just gonna concede. Thank you. I actually didn't want to sit through all of that proccing of Psychic and all that. So yeah, game 2 we're gonna pick up. Ooh, and we actually just picked up a pack as well. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. I mean, Guardian Project is good, but it's not like an exciting card, so it's like a eh. Nonetheless, we'll get on into a game 3. Alright, and here we are up against Haratesh. I think that's how you say the name. I mean, we have some removal. We have a Psychic Corrosion, Search, Growth. I'm a simple man. It looks like a good hand. Do want to get a red source down in case we get a, you know, thingamabob. Gates Ablaze. Stitcher Supplier. Oh, Siren's Ruse. The hell kind of deck are you playing? Very interesting. Things we're looking for, Guild Summit, obviously. So we could go ahead and search. I feel like that's more beneficial than growth. Does this deck have any way to gain life? No, it doesn't. If it was in white mana, which would make it very thin on the cards that it plays now. Although, we could also substitute in... Oh no, because you have Gates Ablaze. Do I want to library that? Library and play Growth Spiral, get some card draw. We're not getting Psychic Corrosion out, but... You guys saw from last game, it's pretty much a steamroll once you do get out Psychic Corrosion, or start getting them out rather, so. But you gotta have the guild summons first. Shimmer will let us look for a guild summit, so that's good. Maybe we can draw into an untapped land and play a Psychic Corrosion and a Shimmer. No. But I'm not gonna complain about another land. You know what, let's go ahead and get out Psychic. We got 2 of them, so I'm gonna feel kind of bad if we don't. Oh, we have Vraskas. We have the life gain from that. It's only 2, but you know, 2 can actually matter. Assassin's Trophy on the search. Okay, sure. We're up to what, 5 mana. Next turn we can already Psychic and Shimmer, but we can't Psychic and Guild Summit if we draw it. Let's go and get the blue down for mass manipulation, right? We have the black mana we need. We have the green mana we need. So yeah, we just needed the mass manipulation mana. And there's the Guild Summit. Unfortunately, we don't have a Guildgate to play on this turn. And since we're already at 6 lands, we can't exactly play Guild Summit and tap any, so decline there. I mean, we could, but we're not going to. I'd rather get down the double Psychic Corrosion and really press him on the milling. Again, he only has a Stitcher Supplier down right now, so I'm not too worried about it. It could turn ugly. I mean, in 3 turns when he gets to 6 mana. Jadelight's actually a little bit worrisome. Oh, but not if you draw 2 lands with her. I mean, maybe he needed the mana fixing there, but a 2-1 is a hell of a lot better to see than a 4-3. Also, if we draw any Gates Ablaze, we can just wipe the board. Vannifar. Okay. He's going Sultai Vannifar. He's playing too many instances, though. I would say he was playing Muldrotha, but with that many instances, I don't know. So we could just Circuitous and build up our mana base, and Shimmer, actually. So let's Shimmer first. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of playing Vivien right now. Oh, why you do this to me, game? Do we get the Psychic or do we get the Guild Summit? I mean, we're trying to mill them, but then the rest are going to the bottom, and having 2 Guild Summits is great for our card draw. So yeah. Obviously, we're playing a little bit risky, just letting them keep. Yeah, we actually will do that because we're not gonna do anything with that 1 mana, so we might as well draw another card and mill them a little bit more. Now he is playing an Undergrowth deck, or at least he seems to have some Undergrowth cards, so maybe we should be wary of that. Yeah, but we discarded an Izoni, so that's good. Card that could definitely benefit from it. So he's 1 mana away from being able to get a Carnage Tyrant, and unfortunately we can't Vraska's Contempt that. We may need to Shimmer and look for a Gates Ablaze come this next turn. And we can Circuitous and play Shimmer, so... Ooh, that one hurts. Take the Vivien. Please take the Vivien. He's not going to. He's going to take a Shimmer, Circuitous, Vraska's. Probably Vraska's or Circuitous. Sure. Oh, he doesn't want me finding the Gates Ablaze. Okay. Fair enough. Does that mean that he has Carney T on his next turn then? Let's see what we can draw out. He's already down to 27. About to go down a couple more. Another land, not really what we wanted to see, especially since it's not even a gate, right? Ooh, Clear the Mind. That's nice. We have plenty of cards still to play with, but it is nice to see. And yeah, his damage still isn't worrying me, so I'm not... I mean, I could go ahead and Vraska's, but then what's the point, right? Let's get down Circuitous. Let's build this mana base. What do we want out? We have the blue we need. We pretty much have all the mana we need, so now it's just a matter of what do we want to have down, I guess. Oh, he's just gonna surrender. So game 3 we're gonna win because he simply doesn't think that he can win sooner than we can mill him to death. So games 2 and 3 actually picked up this deck. So last night I requested Jank decks, and this guy sent in this request for this deck, you know, 2 nights ago. He said, hey, play this if you get a chance. It's actually a pretty good deck. And so last night I played it, not calling it a Jank deck because obviously you guys see that it can win very, very really, if that makes sense. Like it actually has some punch to it. So yeah, not calling it a Jank deck, but last night I was looking for Jank decks. This got submitted, tried it out. So like I said, if you guys are looking for some more matches, go check out that live stream. Nonetheless, we are going to call it for this video. I'm going to try and get up another Tribals video tonight because I know I've been kind of slacking on those, and I know you guys really like that series, and I think we're on Clerics tonight. So nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys enjoyed the deck, be sure to say thank you to Mak for bringing it to us. Also, be sure to leave a like down below. It does help the video, helps me boost the channel, up and up. Nonetheless, leave a comment if you have any suggestions. I'm sure Mak will appreciate and enjoy, seeing some more suggestions for his deck, ways to improve it. And then, of course, if you have suggestions for this deck, future decks, past decks, all that good stuff, comment it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It is free, and it is a great way to see more of my content. that was really cocky, right? Nonetheless, as always, guys, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace. What's up, everybody? I wanted to take a quick second to thank everybody who stayed all the way through the video, as well as give a special shout out to all my patron donors for helping support the channel. If you too are looking for ways to support the channel, consider hopping over to patreon.com/DrSpelkin. Try to make sure all support given to the channel is returned to those giving.